Hello and welcome to another TFHB draft. Today we are doing our first club football draft and we're looking closer at Liverpool because we found out by looking through all our football shirt collections that's what we have the most of.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Liverpool fan and you used to be once upon a time. So let's get stuck into the draft. As a child. Let's get stuck into the draft then. Now, how's it going to work?
So, draft, if you've seen them before for us, player number 1 gets first pick, then 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. What formation do you want to go for Liverpool? Obviously, so I guess we're honouring Klopp leaving.
Let's
we're honouring the history of Liverpool.
Yeah, let's go 4-3-3.
4-3-3.
What they play now.
Okay.
What do you want to do? 4-4-2?
I just think 4-4-2 you can
all right, let's do 4-4-2. Right.
Wingers in. I just think you get 2 strikers and 2 wingers that can be whatever you want them to be in some ways, isn't it?
Okay, so it's a 4-4-2 Liverpool history draft. Liverpool, of course, an incredible history.
One of Britain's most successful clubs.
Yeah, absolutely.
A global brand. Not much more needs to be said, really. But I think it's interesting to think about them across their broad span, 1892 till today. And who would make that dream 11 if you were making it? So let's have a look.
Spot on. Right then, rock paper scissors start
as ever.
Right. Oh, you beat me! Oh my god.
Okay, and I'm going to take first pick because I don't always get it. And I'm going to take this man in the centre midfield, Stevie G. Is he greatest ever player in Liverpool's history?
I think he probably is. I think recent years. I think people have maybe started to change their mind a little bit on him. I think because he's on Saudi Arabia now, his management career has not been as good.
Yeah.
He's done a good job at Rangers, to be fair, but it's a close one. I think he's probably the best. I think he's unfortunate he was playing at a time where some of the players around him weren't that good.
Yeah, but he carried Liverpool for so long.
I mean, yeah, that Champions League 2005 is, he inspired the comeback. He only took 24 at the time as well. Yeah. So, yeah.
And obviously a famous slip, too.
Okay.
Sorry, in a Liverpool video as well. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that.
Swiftly on. Right.
You got 2 picks.
2 picks. So I'm going to go then. It's one of my strikers then. Let's put in Kenny Dalglish. Okay. So I'll go striker for now. Might move him back.
Yeah.
Probably the other player alongside Gerrard, who people would argue was the greatest player of all time for Liverpool. I know probably my dad would probably say Dalglish. Incredible record. Came, Keegan was Liverpool's star man at the time. Keegan left, went to Hamburg. And I was like, who's going to replace him? They get Dalglish in, and Dalglish was even better. So, and
obviously incredibly important in the clues to the club management afterwards.
Yeah, of course. 86, winning the double.
Hillsborough, which was incredibly tragic circumstances. He goes to all those funerals of fans. He is someone who is almost ingrained in the history of Liverpool.
Which, of course, took its toll on him eventually. Then he came back, then didn't he? Sort of save the club for a bit after Hodgson.
Winter Carling Cup.
Winter Carling Cup, yeah. I think it was that shirt they were in that season. Dalglish is in as well. And then I'm going to put in... this is a hard one now. Right, centre midfield there. I'm going to go Graham Souness.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because what an enforcer he was. I think up until Gerrard, I think he was probably regarded as the Liverpool's best ever centre midfielder. 1980s team, Liverpool at that time were the best team in the world. They'd won, European Cup after European Cup. They'd won league after league. And he was there, captain that side. What a player.
Younger people will be aware of him for his punditry, obviously.
Yeah.
Fairly no nonsense sort of style.
Yeah. Like how he played.
Yeah. A bit like a Roy Keane type maybe in that midfield. Yeah. But he was incredibly important for Liverpool, wasn't he, in that period?
That's my first 2.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to take Salah then.
Okay.
Who's a modern great for Liverpool, isn't he? Perhaps soured in recent weeks, maybe. But he is still sensational, isn't he? Absolutely sensational.
He's just a little tiff. It was, nothing really. Came back and scored a goal, didn't he, the week after? So, he's been brilliant. I think he scored 25 goals at least in 6 of his 7 seasons.
Yeah.
Absolute. If it wasn't for Salah and in the Klopp era, he wouldn't have done half as well as he did.
Yeah.
He's just an absolute machine.
And then I'm going to take a striker. There's lots of options for Liverpool. You've had many in your history. There's the one, obviously, we've got here in this shirt, Torres, who was phenomenal at times. There's obviously the ones going back. I'm going to take a modern one again. In terms of who I remember being class, Suarez.
Okay, yeah. Luis Suarez, controversial figure, of course, for all the bites. However, he was outstanding, wasn't he? That 2013-14 season when Liverpool almost won the league.
Yeah. Him and Sturridge, wasn't it?
He was so good that year.
Yeah.
It was like he was just on another level completely.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best single seasons any players had in the Premier League.
Yeah. And he scored his 500th goal recently for Inter Miami, which is an incredible career total, isn't it? Not many players get to 500 career goals.
He probably got better after we left Liverpool when he went to Barca that season, wasn't he? With Messi and Neymar.
Okay.
But yeah, what a player.
Two picks for you.
Right. Let's stick Ian Rush up front then.
Oh, you going out more old school here, which is absolutely
Liverpool's record goal scorer.
Yeah.
Welsh legend as well, so we love Ian Rush.
Yeah.
Proper finisher.
Yeah.
And I think he scored the most goals in FA Cup finals as well. Just absolutely brilliant. Like a proper classic number 9. Brilliant player for Liverpool, and he was there for so long. And then let's go in defence and go Virgil van Dijk, centre back.
So you've got modern there.
Well, I think, personally, Liverpool had some fantastic centre backs over the years.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name too many of them now in case you can. But I think Van Dijk's probably up there as the best. I think even they would probably say he's the best as well.
Yeah.
And
I think
he's so good.
Okay, 2 picks for me. I'm going to take. I need to take one of Liverpool's best left backs, who's not modern. I go Alan Kennedy.
Okay, yeah. Very big goals in the European Cup.
Yeah.
1981 final, scored the winner. 1984 scored the winning penalty as well.
I think I need some older players as well in there for me. And then I'm going to take between two. I'm going to take Kenny. Not sorry, Kenny's gone. Kevin Keegan.
Okay.
Kevin Keegan.
So where's he going?
Wide. He's got to go on the wing. He's gone on the wing for me.
Wide. Okay. Yeah.
He's going on the wing.
Sure. So Kevin Keegan's in.
We can move him forwards if we want, but I know there's more strikers available, isn't there, than wing possibly.
Legend in the 1970s, Liverpool, a bit of an icon of football. To be honest, went to Hamburg, won the Ballon d'Or, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, yeah, stunning footballer there.
Okay.
Right, so let's go right back. I know Phil Neal.
So you did. I wonder whether you go. I almost left him open for you to see if you'd go him.
Well, Trent. Is incredible. He's the youngest player to reach 3 European Cup finals.
Yeah, a modern.
He is
fullback.
Yeah, I think in 5 years' time we'll probably regard him as one of the best ever for Liverpool. But I think Phil Neal, just for his consistency, he was for the whole Paisley era.
Yeah,
he was there right back. I don't think he missed a game. Won all 4 European Cups. There's not many players who can say that. And yeah, he was just an outstanding player. He was a bit of an unsung hero, but I think he deserves his place. I think one of the first ever articles I wrote for the Football History Boys back in 2013 was about Phil Neal.
Okay,
so there you go. Check it out if you can scroll back that far.
Another pick.
And then let's go. Let's go in goals. It's either Clements or it's Alisson. I go Alisson. Go modern. I think Alisson's he's another level. He is so good. Again, and he scored a fantastic header as well against West Brom. So I think Alisson's going to go in goals for me because I think he's been as important as Salah and Van Dijk in that Liverpool team.
Fair enough.
Okay,
another striker for me then. I'm going to stick Roger Hunt up front.
Okay, yeah. 66 World Cup winner.
Yeah. Another Liverpool great back, and him alongside Suarez. I like that as a combination.
It's a frightening front four you got there.
Yeah.
It's basically a 4-2-4, isn't it?
Exactly. That's why I like the 4-4-2.
So you got Suarez, Hunt, Salah, and Keegan.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then I'm going to take my second central midfielder, and I'm between 3. One, so I'm going to shout him out, Xabi Alonso. I loved him. I loved Xabi Alonso. I'm not going to take him. Incredible player, though. Mm-hmm. Good manager. Probably, maybe one day, future Liverpool manager. Between 2, I'll give him 2 because you're going to take one or the other. I would have thought John Barnes or Emlyn Hughes. Emlyn Hughes a bit more attacking, wasn't he?
Or
was he not? Okay.
He's a bit more defensive minded.
Okay, so maybe I want that alongside
he's
Gerrard.
versatile. He could play back at full back as well.
Do I want that alongside Stevie G? Or do I want Barnes? I'm going to take Emlyn Hughes. Go on, I'll take Emlyn Hughes.
There's a statue outside Anfield of Emlyn Hughes being piggybacked by Bob Paisley.
Is there?
A famous picture of him being piggybacked for the pitch. Yeah, it's a really good statue actually.
Fine. Go on.
Yeah, Crazy Horse. Winner, I think, 77 European Cup.
That's a great nickname as well, isn't it? Crazy Horse.
Yeah, great player he was. Right, I'm going to go John Barnes. I think John Barnes was going to be my next fit, but I'm going to put him on the wing, on the left wing.
Okay.
Because he did play as a winger first, and he went centre mid, later on.
Slowed down towards his career, didn't he?
Yeah, and like a lot of players do.
Yeah.
But he was an outstanding player. You should watch some of the goals that he scored, not just for Liverpool but for England as well.
Yeah.
And then Watford, when he was just dribbling past, probably something that few people had seen as much before. Also playing in a time where he was facing massive racial abuse.
Yeah.
It's a famous picture of him backheeling a banana off the pitch. So to be doing that and to be at that level so consistently, and being a real icon of Liverpool, I think he deserves his place in any team, to be honest.
And one of football's great raps in terms of willed emotion.
Yeah, and the Anfield rap as well.
And the Anfield rap.
Too. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Right then, let's go centre back. I got Alan Hansen.
Okay.
The 80s team, he was, the cool, calm, collected centre back, a bit like Van Dijk actually. Maybe they're a bit too similar, I don't know. Fantastic player, he's a good pundit as well. He doesn't do it anymore. But yeah, in that 80s team, he was,
yeah,
so good.
I like that. Okay, 2 picks for me. I'm gonna take Sami Hyypiä. Now I know he's not one of Liverpool's greatest in terms of success on the pitch when they won it, but I loved Hyypiä again growing up. He was cool, man.
Scored so many goals.
Yeah, he was a proper just a cool guy. I remember the big Sammy when he left across the Kop.
Yeah.
They did an old tifo for him.
Yeah.
He was a great,
well loved,
great player. And then I think I'll probably take therefore. Do I take Lawrenson or do I take Cara? Or there's Phil Thompson.
Or there's Tommy Smith.
Yates,
yeah. Yates, yeah.
I'm gonna take.
Bit of a unit.
I'm gonna take. This is where you know who to take here. I'm gonna take Phil Thompson.
All right.
Phil Thompson. Who would you have taken in my position?
I've always taken Carragher there.
Would you?
Yeah. Because we got Hyypiä, I think Carragher and Hyypiä as a partnership was pretty good.
Yeah.
Or Lawrenson, to be honest.
Lawrenson.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Mark Lawrenson.
No, he's a bit of an idiot, isn't he?
Yeah.
So maybe.
Possibly Cara then should it be? Yeah.
Do you want to change it?
I'm trying to mix it up. No, I'm tricky.
Phil
Phil Thompson. I'm trying to mix up the generations.
Fantastic. Okay, right. So I've only got 2 picks left.
Yeah. So I'll give you your team. A reminder for everyone. You've got Alisson. You've got then Phil Neal, Van Dijk, Hansen, missing the left back. Then you got Souness and Barnes in the midfield, and then you got Kenny and Rush up front.
So I need 2
left
midfielders.
back and 2 midfielders.
Okay.
A right wing and a centre mid.
Right then, left back then is Robertson.
Yeah.
I think he's absolute class. I mean, to be signed for 8 million from Hull, a relegated Hull.
Yeah.
We were all a bit like, and he's been absolutely sensational.
Obviously, him and Trent as a combo as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So he's in. Proper great player. And then I got centre mid and a right mid, haven't I?
Yeah.
Right mid, I'm torn. I'm either chuck Mane at right mid and trying to see because that's where he played at first Liverpool.
Yeah.
Or I put in Billy Liddell to go really far back.
Ooh.
Because he was really good and he scored a massive amount of goals for Liverpool.
Okay.
And he played for so long as well. There's that show off our football history knowledge with Billy Liddell.
Go on. Oh, Mane, obviously a recent guy. You haven't got all that many recent.
Right, let's go Billy Liddell.
Okay.
Just to get that historical player in. I think he started playing for Liverpool before the Second World War, finished after it.
Love that.
I think he's in the RAF in the Second World War as well. So, fantastic player. I think he was one of Liverpool's first true just goal scorers. So many goals. And then centre mid is it? It's your choice now, isn't it?
2 picks.
Okay.
But I'm done with midfield anyway, so you've got your chance. You've got thinking time. So I'm going to take Trent at my right back.
Mm-hmm.
You've taken Neil. I think Trent's the other obvious option. And then goalkeeper. Obviously, you've taken Alisson. It's Clements, as you said. There's Grobler. There's Rayner. There's Rayner, who's class. Yeah, I love Rayner.
There's Chris Kirkland.
Yeah. Sander Westerveld.
Yeah. Do that.
I'm going to take Clements.
Yeah,
I think it's the obvious pick, isn't it? Yeah, there. Some great characters actually Liverpool had over the years, isn't it? A goalkeeper.
Yeah, really strong. Right.
And your final pick then in the midfield, alongside Graham Souness.
So, my first thought was Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
Xabi Alonso, because when we were kids, or a bit younger, he was just so good, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And I still can't believe that they almost wanted to sell him for Gareth Barry.
Yeah.
And that was about a big thing about it.
Handsome fellow as well, actually.
Yeah, sensational. But then my favourite player was Mascherano. I love Mascherano because he was just tenacious and a bit of a nutter. But I'm not going to pick him. I'm going to go with Xabi Alonso. I do think Xabi Alonso is the stronger of those two players. Yeah, I'm going to go with him.
I like that.
Xabi Alonso. Yeah. Xabi Alonso's in. Right. What are the teams then?
So,
they're on the screen now.
So, Clements, Trent, Thompson, Hippier and Kennedy. Keegan, Hughes, Gerrard, Salah, Suarez and Hunt.
Well done.
Good side.
Nice, yeah.
And then you've got Alisson, Neil, Van Dijk, Hansen, Robertson, Liddell, Souness, Alonso, Barnes, Kenny and Rush.
Two very, very strong teams there. I'm sure we've missed off some players. We've done this off the cuff with me, so there's definitely some players we missed, so let us know in the comments who we missed out. Let us know in the comments what your dream Liverpool 11 would be. Also, let us know what other teams you want us to do in the future. It doesn't have to be nations. It can be clubs. It could be Liverpool. It could be Real Madrid, Arsenal, whoever. Okay, so let us know in the comments as well. And I think that's probably about it, is it?
Yeah, I think it's a good one. We love doing the drafts, so do let us know what you want to see.
Fantastic. We'll see you again for the next one very soon.